This video will show you how to create urban wildlife habitats that support the life of birds, bees, butterflies, and other wildlife, as well as bring more beauty and biodiversity to your community. For the purpose of this video, human-built urban wildlife habitats are structures or systems built by humans to benefit wildlife. Since 1970, human actions and global urbanization has brought about the demise of roughly 60% of total wildlife populations on Earth. This loss of biodiversity has a cataclysmic effect on ecosystems. We rely on biodiversity for many reasons, most notably for healthy soil and water that's necessary for the production of our food. Fortunately, landscapers and community members can help to increase biodiversity by creating backyard habitat for local pollinators and other wildlife. These solutions are often simple, aesthetically pleasing, and make a significant beneficial impact. It's important to note that the most effective human-built urban wildlife habitats occur through collaboration between businesses, local municipalities, and community members. This helps to extend and connect habitats across neighborhoods and communities. In addition to the following steps, we suggest that you research different wildlife programs that your municipality is supporting. Now, let's review different kinds of urban habitats you can build to help wildlife in your area. You can begin by creating pollinator pathways. Native bees pollinate 80% of flowering plants around the world. This means the beauty you cultivate in your landscapes and garden is dependent on wild bee populations. Due to the widespread use of insecticides and pesticides and habitat loss from human development, native pollinators are dying off rapidly. Fortunately, pollinator pathways provide all the resources that wild bees, hummingbirds, butterflies, and other necessary pollinators need. According to the Canadian Wildlife Federation, pollinator pathways are pesticide-free corridors of native plants that provide nutrition and habitat for pollinators. To create a pollinator pathway, first identify local plants in your area that are beneficial to your native pollinators. It's necessary to use native plants because native species have evolved with these native plants, so the plants can provide the specific needs of local wildlife. Native plants are also more resilient and low maintenance because they are adapted to your local environment. Next, decide where to place the pathway. Try to connect the pathway to adjacent urban habitats, such as urban streams, greenbelts, or meadows. It's ideal to plant your pollinator pathway close to these adjacent areas to act as a bridge. Ensure that the pathway is in an area that will not be trampled. Prepare the pathway by using raised beds or by planting directly into the ground, using organic compost and soil. At EcoBiz, we recommend using 1/2 inch of compost post-aeration. To provide for local bird populations, we suggest planting native plants that provide berries, nuts, nectar, and seeds for birds. Add nesting boxes and bird baths throughout your outdoor spaces. It's important to eliminate the use of insecticides in order to support local birds. Insects support bird populations, especially their young. Also avoid the use of pesticides as much as possible. The most commonly used pesticides, such as neonics, and common weed killers, such as glyphosate and 4-D, kill birds and other wildlife. It's important to keep in mind that both insecticides and pesticides are extremely detrimental to our local water systems. If you're a landscaper or resident interested in benefiting local bird species, consider becoming Backyard Habitat certified. This is an Oregon-based program run by the Columbia Land Trust and Bird Alliance of Oregon that provides technical and financial assistance, as well as encouragement and recognition. Landscapers can be certified under this program to advise homeowners on how to create Backyard Habitat certified projects. A link to their website can be found at the end of this video. Rain gardens and bioswales benefit a diverse range of wildlife as well. You can learn more about them in our Green Stormwater Infrastructure video, linked at the end of this video. Additionally, ponds support diverse aquatic life, which often struggle to survive in urban areas. If you are creating ponds, be sure to look over the pond section of EcoBiz landscaping checklist to ensure that you're designing your pond correctly. Backyard habitats can have a profound positive effect on our communities and local wildlife. By choosing ecological landscape design practices, like creating pollinator pathways, landscapers and homeowners can protect our watersheds and foster a healthier and more resilient community. As always, contact EcoBiz for technical assistance or questions regarding ecological landscape design.